Within you, you are now working on model kits, and your first tip is super glue. If you are wearing cloth gloves while working on your model kits, it is not a good idea. When glue hits your hands with the cloth gloves, it will release a burning sting. And this is because super glue is flammable, and that's why it's not recommended to have cloth gloves. Instead, it is recommended to have rubber gloves. Although it could release the burning sting, not yet, but although it would attach to the glove. And also it would protect you from pain, and this is why it's recommended to have rubber gloves. The NME 321 Gigant was a German glider, and in any case it was obvious that this would be carried by German planes. On the nose of the craft, on the front, it opened a hatch able to carry artillery, German troops, and German panzers. As you can see within my model kit that I have built, the paint on it looks like it's abandoned. The point is, it was meant to look like an abandoned plane left over. Although this is historically inaccurate, this plane has been scrapped in 1943. So for the tutorial on how to make it look abandoned is where, or make it realistic, you require silver paint. After that, find the edges of the model kit. Once you are done with the model kit, make sure to rapidly, gently splash it, like sucking it on the edges, which makes that look like the welding.
Or hear the thunder of her guns offshore. And if you see her, you'll feel proud. It sounds like an earthquake when she opens up with those salvos, but brother, that's no earthquake. That's security.
In the words of ships, what comes in mind? Do you think of the sinking of Titanic, or a ship that can carry weapons? And this, are we talking about, is the USS Iowa, or known as BB-61. When we were talking about Titanic, the thing about this is that Titanic and Iowa length are slightly similar, although Iowa, or known as BB-61, is slightly longer than Titanic. Now officially we are now teaching you what to do with model kits. As you can see, on my model kit has stripes, as known as camouflage, and this requires tape and paint. Gathering the tape, it is recommended to have thin ones too. And as you can see right here on my model kit, there are stripes on it, and some could be straight. And this is why you need tape. Mostly for me, I'm using a thin one. And also this would be perfect. Any model kits that are small, it is recommended to have thin ones. Also another thing that can help you with tape is spray paint. So that way all the spray paint wouldn't get on the other model kits that are not supposed to be painted. And this is why you should have tape. Before we end this video, I want to say about the facts about Iowa, and that is Iowa has a nickname, and that is known as the Big Stick. Another fact is that the US President Franklin D. Roosevelt has boarded the ship before. Another thing is that Iowa also has a mascot known as Vicky by the crew, and he or she serves as a mascot. To this day, BB 61 on USS Iowa is now in Long Beach, California, and still up to date, and now as a museum.